Hi and welcome to yet another installment of me unboxing some Bowie stuff, and today I will talk you through 2025 Bowie release wise, that is obviously. It was a bit of a lackluster year, some interesting stuff, some not so interesting stuff, like in 2024. But the interesting stuff was really interesting, I must say, and there were some other interesting news as well. So let's kick off. In March, saw the release, the 50 years anniversary release of Young Americans, as we grown to first of all a half-speed master version, and then again also a beautiful picture disc, including a poster inside. So that was one, and after that, Record Store Day, 12th of April this year, saw the release of Ready Set Go. Ready Set Go was the live set in which Bowie introduced us to Reality in 2003, containing all tracks of Reality and some bonus tracks. Hello Spaceboy, Cactus and Afraid. That is difficult to get by, but well, I succeeded. There's the vinyl version, and there's also a CD version of this record. Really great, very good, well played by everyone involved. And then silence until July, and then July saw the re-release of the Glastonbury show, the 2000 Glastonbury show, 3 albums. The only difference with this one between and the old one is that this is a single sleeve version instead of the gatefold sleeve, so it's a bit more economic, still nice, beautiful record. Great show. Then, because of 40 years of Live Aid, Dancing in the Street was re-released on a 12-inch with a white vinyl this time. Well, it's still not a very good song, not very good rendition, because it is a good song, but well, if you like it, and all funds go to Live Aid, obviously. So, Dancing in the Street, then some silence and some streams that were released, digital streams, as in anticipation of the big news of this year, and that is I Can't Give Everything Away, the 6th and final box with all Bowie's records and some extras, the recall CDs, the recall in which we have all the extras, the B-sides and other mixes and stuff like that. 13 CDs containing 4 albums: Next Day, Reality, Heathen obviously, and Black Star, and also some other stuff. 2 live albums. One is Reality Live, which is available also separately, and the Montreux 2002 concert, which is not available separately. So if you really want to hear that, then you have to call me, or you have to buy this box. There's a CD version, 13 CDs, and there's also a vinyl version which contains 18 discs and is extremely heavy in all sorts of ways. Very great. The artwork is not so nice, the outside artwork, but everything inside is great. Really great. I talked about it extensively, so you can watch the link in the commentary below. So then, the same period, Rolling Stone magazine also released in France and in Germany a special Bowie magazine, that is a magazine with a lot of Bowie, and they also included a single with that. This is the French one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get hold of the single, so this is just a magazine. But on the French magazine, it was a Slow Burn, and on the German it was I Can't Give Everything Away, which was on the single. Then one more thing. In October, there was a release of the famous, dreadful Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy duet with Bing Crosby again. Don't know why, but it's always nice. It's as you see, it's a picture disc with the 2 crooners together in one picture on one disc. Well, okay, so. However, this was all the vinyl stuff, it was all the record stuff. Probably most interesting is the fact that the Victoria and Albert, the V&A, have opened their archive, their David Bowie archive. They have all stuff from Bowie, and they have an archive, and they opened this in September, so that means there's something on my bucket list. And well, I hope to go to London one day, and maybe you should also do that. And then, but don't forget to buy tickets in advance. Unfortunately, also, which you get with this age, many of those associated with DB passed away in 2025. David Lynch, the director, Marianne Faithfull, David Johansen from the New York Dolls, Alan Jantop, the director of Cracked Acton, great documentary in Bowie, and also Simon House, the violin player on the stage record and also on Lodger. They all passed away, which is sorry to say. And what to expect in 2026? Well, first of all, January 10th obviously marks the 10th anniversary of Bowie's demise. And this also leads to several magazines which commemorate that. For instance, the Dutch Lost for Life magazine, Ode to Bowie, which is already out. And there may be other magazines that will also do that. I expect that. What I'm very sure about is that Station to Station will be re-released as a 50th anniversary half-speed master and a picture disc. The Man Who Fell to Earth is 50 years old next year, so will receive some coverage, I guess. No doubt the breakout albums from the I Can't Give Everything Away box will come out. The CD is on silver instead of on gold. And most of the things, I don't know whether the EPs will also be released, but at least the 4 normal albums that are contained in there, and also the live version, but not Montreux and not the Recall album, which contains all the extras. And what else? I really would like to see a big box containing every song that has been played in 1990 during the Sound of Vision tour. As you may remember, he let us all phone in to ask for songs, and he did a very massive, like 60 song set list in which he picked several songs every day, and I think they have all been recorded one way or another. So who knows? And of course the Tin Machine boxed. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That would be really very nice. Well, that's it. It wasn't much, but it wasn't nothing. I think it was an interesting year, and I hope for more next year. And as always, enjoy the music, and God bless.